Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Credit Card Madness 2026. This time we are in the final matchup and we are here to crown a champion between the Citi Custom Cash, the defending champion I should say, and the champion from Cashback region. And of course, its brother card, the Citi Strata Premier, the champion of the travel region. So let's go ahead here, get to work and see how you guys voted. So really quick, of course, a recap. This is, of course, the channel's credit card tournament. We do it annually where we pick 16 of the world's best credit cards in a bracket, single elimination style, cashback region, travel region, until there is only one winner, which of course is what we're here to do today, crown that winner. But of course, the best part is it's all decided by you, the viewer at home, through voting. So if you want to get caught up and no spoilers in this, well, then there's a full playlist built out on the channel homepage that you go scroll through. There's actually a whole section dedicated to this tournament and past tournaments, so you can get up to speed. So last time around, again, we closed out our regional finals, the cashback region being the Citi Custom Cash, our defending champion. So one seed, it emerged victorious. And on the other side, we had quite a few upsets that the Strata Premier caused along the way, being a 4 seed, but it also made it to represent the travel region. Without further ado, this one was really close. The closest tournament we've ever had in the 5 years we've playing it. But, as Vin Diesel would say, by an inch or by a mile, because the Citi Custom Cash takes it home as the defending champion with a repeat, 74 votes to 73 votes. And there you have it. Cashback is now starting a run, perhaps even a new dynasty for the Citi Custom Cash. And boy, I will tell you, this one was close. Here, take a look for yourself. You can see the graph here that the Google gives you from the form, and 147 votes. If you hover right over, that's the difference between one vote. So there you go. Overall, just a quick story. I check in on these I make these on Saturdays, many of you know. So I check in on Friday, late Friday, like after work, to see what's going on. I don't look ahead of time because I like to be surprised too, because I vote as well. And so anyways, when I checked, it was dead even. So I put a community post out to prop up the video, which I really don't like doing community posts for videos. I just feel like it just, if you want to watch the video, to watch the video, and if you don't, then don't. However, I needed some people to vote because it was tied, and I really didn't want to have to flip a coin or anything like that. So put out the community post. I checked back in again a few hours later. We had more votes, but we were tied again, so I couldn't even make it yet. And then I dropped the link in the channel members Discord as well. And as soon as it got pushed over by one, I was like, all right, I'm going to call it, because I got to get the material ready so we can sit down and talk and crown a winner. Even still, today is Saturday morning. I'm taping this. I did go back and look just out of curiosity. I wanted to see if the results held. And even today, the Citi Custom Cash is ahead by 2 votes. So still very, very close, no matter how you look at it. Again, there's the final bracket you have on screen, crowning the Citi Custom Cash back-to-back years over its brother card, the Strata Premier. And again, just for the fun of it, if we look back last year's tournament, 2025, again, the Custom Cash 1 seed all the way through. It had to qualify that time because the Venture X was the defending champion last time, I believe, and it made it through, again, going on 1 versus 1 that time. So again, pretty similar brackets on the cashback side, actually on both sides more or less, I should say. So overall, there you have it. So overall, I think the biggest argument against the Custom Cash has always been it has one trick, but again, it does that trick really, really well, and I think the Custom Cash prevailed this time. I think it was home field advantage. Home field advantage being this is a predominantly cashback channel, so it would be reasonable to think many of you can tolerate me and my cashback, and you would lean towards Custom Cash, which is, of course, what I voted for. Citi Premier, no slouch by any means, may have been hindered a little bit by the rumor. Well, it wasn't a rumor. Citi actually did put out a survey, which of course had an annual fee hike of $100, and it was reducing some of the key multipliers. Now, it's just a survey, but it's not the craziest thing in the world to believe that could happen. So I think that was simply poor timing, and that definitely could have caught it, that last minute controversy. We're probably putting way too much analysis into some pieces of plastic squaring off on a bracket homemade in Excel, but still, that's the fun of it. So overall, as a cashback person, I'm very happy that this went out. I think this was a really good tournament, especially the final matchups there. And then now the overall standing is Travel's won 3 times, Cashback has won 2. So Cashback is now making it respectable, because in the beginning it looked like Cashback was not going to have a shot at all. I also do find it interesting that it's historically not been Chase, or American Express had a run in the beginning, but after that it's been, Citi, which I'm a big fan of Citi, and Wells Fargo, of course, which doesn't get the love, but I do think this goes to show that Citi is probably the best issuer. I still say Citi and Wells Fargo probably the best issuer overall. Chase has definitely taken a knee. I'm just no longer really seen as really competitive. Amex kind of given doing its own thing, but it doesn't really translate well to the tournament. So there you have it. Overall, thank you so much for playing. I think it was a really good one. We'll definitely run this back next year. I always take ideas. It seems like I really don't listen. I never know which ones to incorporate or not. The main issue of the tournament is it's very niche. Like, it's really, really niche. So the folks who like it really like it, and I'm grateful for it, and we keep playing it. But it really doesn't have that broader of an audience, as you can see by the number of votes. A normal video gets maybe like 2,000 to 3,000 views. Here we struggle to get 1,000 views on tournament, and then even that, that's 10% of folks voting. So if you have any ideas to jazz it up a little bit, I'm still a proponent that it probably drags on for a week too long. I could see doing qualifying just as a community post maybe next time versus as a dedicated video. But overall, I still think we have the overall format to it, cashback versus travel. If we went any more niche doing, breaking up between airline and hotels, I really don't think that changes anything given the results here, and those folks can still qualify. I mean, the best cards for hotel would be the Aspire card, and that got knocked out in the second round. So if the Aspire card can't make a deep run, I don't know that, travel or hotels needs its own category. We didn't see a single airline card crack the top 16 or the top 8 for travel. So I do think we have the right format, but anything to make it more interesting or captivating for you folks, I'll take those comments down below. But again, we've got a year to go to see if the Custom Cash can retain this crown, make it a three-peat, and bring cash back dead even, or, travel, can it make a comeback? Do they actually change the Premier? I don't know. We'll have to see, and we will do it again next year. So, of course, that's been it for this one and this season of the tournament. So if you liked it, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you found it particularly interesting, consider subscribing to the channel. So we're posting content just like this every single week. And, of course, right back here every Sunday for all the news you can use in the week that was in credit and finance. And, of course, every single day over on profitablecontent.com. The channel's blog, it's always linked down below for you, and on the homepage where we post news stories. We have plenty of bank promotions and credit card offers, so if you want to go take some money from the bank that you voted for the most, seems like the least they could do is put a few dollars in your pockets. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for this one. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for playing. We'll be back to the normal schedule of Thursdays and Sundays starting next week, so I will see you then.